Lieutenant Benjamin Kelso, K-E-L-S-O, Lieutenant, San Diego Police Department, Southeastern Division. Just before 6 a.m. this morning, San Diego Police responded to a call of a sexual assault on Wunderlin Avenue here. Our victim was at home alone. She was in bed, and she was awoke by a subject that was standing in her kitchen area. They exchanged words. The victim told the suspect that he needed to leave her house, and then she proceeded to roll over on the bed and protect her infant daughter who was in the bed with her. She felt the suspect place a pillow over her head, and she just laid there, and then she felt skin-to-skin contact between herself and the suspect. All right. After several moments, the suspect took the victim's phone and then left in an unknown direction. At this time, we do not believe that the suspect was successful in his attempt to sexually assault the victim. However, we have called out the sex crimes unit to investigate. They're on scene now, and they have taken over the investigation.
What do we know pertaining to the suspect? Description? Does he live in the area?
We do not know where the suspect lives. The victim and the suspect did not know each other. The suspect is described as a black male adult in his 20s, 5'8" to 6 feet tall, very thin build, with short curly hair, and what she distinctively remembers is that he had diamond earrings in each ear. Because the home was dark at the time, she did not get a clothing description, and that's the best description she could give of the subject.
Do we know how he got in?
We believe that the suspect may have entered in through a side window near the kitchen, and we are looking for evidence in that area as well.
How old is this woman, an estimate?
She is very young. She is 19 years old, and she lives here at home with her husband, who had left for work earlier in the morning.
Is it possible she may have been targeted? Have he been watching her, knowing that she was at home alone, possibly?
That part is unknown, but we'll be looking at all possible angles on the investigation. She is okay, and the baby is also okay. The baby was uninjured.
Do we have a gender and age on the baby?
The baby is an 18-month-old female child.
We have an idea of the home, but can you confirm which house?
It is the smaller home right here in the back. It's about a studio-size home.
You said that you believe he may have come through the kitchen window. Does it look like he broke the window, or that it was open, or that he was able to get it open somehow?
We believe that the victim was originally awoken by what sounded like someone trying the door handle, and after several minutes she saw a person standing in the doorway. During the course of our investigation, we looked through, it does appear that the window may have been the point of entry.
And then she ran to a neighbor's house and called for help? That's how you ultimately ended up here?
Any surveillance?
At this point, there's no surveillance in the immediate area. There was one home that had a camera on the street. We did look at that footage, and it is unusable.
What happens now in terms of the investigation?
At this point, sex crimes has taken over the investigation. There'll be a very thorough investigation. Just in an abundance of caution, the victim will be transported to a hospital to be examined as well. And then if there's any further updates, that will have to come from the sex crimes unit.
Do we feel that there's a threat to this community, knowing that this happened, probably in the future, since this guy hasn't been caught?
Well, I mean, anytime you have a sexual assault or crime of this nature, it's always alarming to the community. I would suggest that everyone be cautious. We will be working very hard to try to capture this individual so that we can put the community at ease.
Is that the husband and baby?
That is.
Okay. And I'm sorry, did you say an approximate age of the suspect?
I said 20s.
20s, okay.
Yeah.
I think that does it for me.
Was the window damaged at all? How can you, what makes you think it was the window?
Well, there's a refrigerator right up against the window. It's a very small window, very narrow, and a counter. The counter's pushed away from the window, and the refrigerator's pushed away from the window as well. So that's a good indication that the window is
break the
probably...
window or anything?
No, the window was not broken.